Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another analysis video on your source for sports. Today we're going to be doing the Redskins 2012 draft analysis. I'm brought here with Alex. Alex, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, I'm Alex. I'm actually a Redskins fan myself, so analyzing this team is very easy for me because I grow up with this, and I'm here with John, and I'm probably gonna be here a while. So get
Yeah, he'll
used.
he'll probably be a member of the channel now. Every Friday, I just want to say this before we start the video. Every Friday from now on, we're gonna do like a Sports Center thing, hour to an hour 30 minutes. We'll live stream it. I understand for these first couple of weeks or so, since we have 0 subscribers on this channel, we'll probably get like
Wah, wah,
we'll probably
wah.
get like 0 views on our stream, but whatever. I don't care. I'll stream it anyways in case anybody's bored and wants to go check it out. So yeah, so we'll get right into it. In the first round with the second pick, the Redskins selected CP3.
RPG.
I mean, I was thinking of Chris Paul because he had 3 on his back. Robert Griffin the third. Sorry guys. He's 6'2", 223 pounds, 4.41 40-yard dash. That's really fast. That's a great dash time. 39-inch vertical and 120 broad jump, which is about 10 feet. And yeah, he was a stud in college. Alex, what do you have to say about him?
All right. RG3 is the revitalization that Washington needs to bring back their fan base to the stadium and fill seats. If this pick works out, RG3 is going to be the future of the Redskins and probably bring in championships for the team itself. The Redskins are also trying to build around RG3 so he's got weapons and help on his offense. And it's cool that the uniform in the photo is Griffin the Third, which is kind of funny, and you can obviously tell that the background is photoshopped.
No, really?
Yes, really.
I think our RG3. Sorry guys. I think he'll definitely turn out to be an elite quarterback. Definitely one of the greatest, best in the NFC right now. I think he'll definitely end up being a good quarterback as well as Andrew Luck. All right, this next pick, I don't know why in the hell they drafted Kirk Cousins in the fourth round, seventh pick from Michigan State. He could be a starting quarterback somewhere on a team that desires a quarterback, but for some reason the Redskins, for some reason the Redskins picked him up for no apparent reason. But anyways, he's a 6'3", 214-pound quarterback, 4.93 40 time, which is really slow. That's a really bad 40 time. 28.5-inch vertical, also very, very crappy. That's more than 10 inches less than RG3. 109-inch broad jump, which is pretty average for a quarterback, but pretty
Look at
average
the
for.
guy's face behind the black guy with the really big like mustache or whatever.
I think that's a mouth guard. Yeah, but what do you have to say about him, or
All right.
how the Redskins picked him? What do you have to say about that?
Kirk Cousins was good in college. He wasn't great. He was in a subpar division, or the Big 12 isn't really the elite in college leagues, but he was one of the best in the Big 12. He's not going to start over Andrew Luck, or not Andrew Luck, but RG3. This kid was probably picked up to try to get a trade for other players or maybe even a backup for RG3 if he gets injured. But honestly, I don't see any reason why Kirk Cousins would start over RG3 when the Redskins gave up 3 first-round draft picks and a second-round draft pick.
I can't even understand why they draft him in the first place. Doesn't really make sense to me. But who cares? Other notables, Alex, I'll let you take this one. It's all on you because you know what the Redskins need, and I'm not too big on that kind of stuff. So go ahead.
Alright, so the Redskins selected 2 guards and an offensive tackle. All positions that are needed for the dying offensive line that the Redskins have. Last season, we had a crappy offensive line, which was allowing a lot of sacks and a lot of rush throws for Rex Grossman, which caused a lot of interceptions. These guys are going to hopefully revitalize our line and give a little bit of depth to it. And I would not be surprised if all 3 of those offensive linemen start. Keenan Robinson, you guys might know from Texas, is a pretty good linebacker. He's going to be needed in the rebuilding of our linebacker core, which is old, because London Fletcher's like 36 years old or something ridiculous like that. Alfred Morris, I think, was just a pick that may or may not have been worth anything, considering that the Redskins have two fairly decent running backs, and we picked up a running back in the draft last year. And Richard Crawford and Jordan Bernstein down there at our secondary core might be necessary, considering that LaRon Landry may be injured again for the majority of the season, like a couple years ago. And they might help if he does get injured and provide some possible shutdownness. Even though they were second and sixth round draft picks, they might be a surprise.
All right, so yeah, very well put. Overall, I'd give the Redskins a B rating overall. That's very generous, but it's mainly a B because of RG3. Robert Griffin really made the B. Otherwise, I may have given him a C plus, B minus ish. Didn't pick many of their needs. I mean, they got linemen as well as a quarterback, but then they got unnecessary draft of Cousins who could have gone on to play on a different school and worked up to a starting spot there. Not a different school, a different team, and worked up to a starting spot there. But I don't agree with it, and I'll give him a B. Alex, what would you give him?
As John has already said, a B rating is very generous considering the picks that were used. I probably personally would have not drafted that running back and probably gone after another secondary pick, or probably an inside linebacker. The defensive line is very strong after drafting Kerrigan last year or 2 years ago, whenever that is, and he's a really good shutdown on the right side of the defensive line. And on the other side, we have our 3-4 and our player that plays both D-line and coverage, Brian Arakpo, who, along with Kerrigan, is shut down on the D-line. I would have gone for something to help in the middle or even another cornerback, which could help shut down the pass.
All right, yeah, I agree with everything, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You can subscribe for all of our other draft analysis videos and look forward to those Sports Center type thing on Friday. Thanks for watching, guys.